Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel. I'm a bit tired today, no sleep again. Anyway, last year I did Troubleshoot It For Yourself video, just a bit of fun. I put up a problem and see if you could figure it out, and I gave the answer the next day and it went down quite well, and I said I'd do that again, do a couple more of them, but I forgot. So, however, I received an email the other day, and I'll put it up, right, because, and the reason why I'm putting it up is because it started with "Dear Mr. Cooper," not "Georgie boy, can you give us a hand," or "Coop master," right, because I've had emails like that. "Georgie boy, I've got a problem, do you know how to whatever?" Well, anyhow, I got a "Dear Mr. Cooper, hope you can help, got a problem with your drone, been flying it 2 months, blah 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 blah." Right, but he just decided to change some settings in Betaflight and he screwed something up and he don't know what. Well, as it turns out, right, I rung the kid, and I say kid, he was only 15 years of age, and he had only been flying 2 months, right, but so he had practically zero experience with Betaflight, but he wanted to change some settings. And as I says to him, "Was it flying okay before you changed the settings?" He goes, "Oh yeah, it was flying great." I said, "Why the bleeding hell did you mess about with it then?" But he wanted to, oh, I nearly told you the answer, I nearly told you the answer to the troubleshoot then. He wanted to change something, right? You have to figure that one out yourself. Right, he's put that, he's got the same quad as us, the Cine Queen, but I've got the Cine Pro, but there's no difference, so it's not a trick question. It's just that the Pro's got F7 flight control board, and I think the Queen's an F4. But what I did was, he told me he said the drone still flies, right? He hasn't taken it out since, but he's hovered it in his house, right, in his bedroom, and it still hovers, so it still flies. But as soon as he plugs the battery in, right, it starts beeping, beep, 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 you know what I mean, it starts beeping, right? But it's not the buzzer that's beeping, because I asked him to turn his buzzer on, and his buzzer's still working and the beeping's still there in the background. Well, anyway, so what I ended up having to do was Skyped, and on his phone, he pointed his phone at his computer through Skype, and he went through all his Betaflight. He clicked on each tab and went through all the settings so I could see what he's done, right? And first of all, I didn't spot it, it all looked fine, and I thought, what the hell? I said, "Go through that again." So he went through it again, and then it clicked. I saw he'd set something up wrong, and it was giving out a warning sign. It was, the beeping was actually telling him, right, that there's something wrong. Right. Even though his drone would fly in the house, if he'd have taken it out, he'd have probably, I don't think he'd have had a flyaway, but he'd definitely had problems and crashed and stuff. But just the hover, where you're not really touching anything, any switches are out, and that's a clue actually, that's a clue. Alright, it flared, but the beeping was constantly. So I spotted the problem, told him what to do, and he's fine and he's off and running again, and he's quite happy. And I told him I was going to make this video, right, so he didn't mind, but he says, "Don't show my face." I said, "I can't show your face, I ain't got a picture here." But anyhow, so what I've done is, right, I've got a flight control board, and I've deliberately programmed in, right, the settings that he had wrong. And what I'll do is I'll show a few photographs up of Betaflight, right, different parts of Betaflight, right, and you have to figure out what was set up wrong, right, and you can't just say, "Oh, it was the bit in that tab," right, because that could be a guess. You have to say what it was and why, you know what I mean? So you have to say it was, I don't know, he had his OSD set up wrong because he didn't have timer 210 on, something like that. You can't just say, "Oh, it's this," or "Oh, it's that." You have to say why as well. And before you ask, there's no prizes, no money, no nothing, it's just a bit of fun, can't get out flying, so I thought I'd knock this video out. And I'll give you the answer tomorrow. Okay, so bit of fun, see if you can figure it out. And here's the pictures, like I said, just some still pictures right, are the same problem what I put on an all flight control board, right, and in one of them pictures, or maybe more than one, you might be a combination of two pictures, right, but in at least one of them pictures you have to spot the problem, right, and explain why the drone was giving off a warning beep beep. See if you can do that. Okay then, troubleshoot it to the screen.